Hi everyone! The Honor of Kings official server just got an update today, featuring hero balance adjustments, bug fixes, and a new game mode. In today's video, I'll be covering the buffs and nerfs, so let's get started. First on the list is Lady Zhen. Despite being nerfed in the previous patch, the developers felt it wasn't enough, so she's getting nerfed even more. Her passive, Frozen Touch, has its base bonus magical attack reduced by 8%. Her first skill also took a hit, with its base bonus damage reduced by 10%, and the radius of her icicle block is now smaller. Her second skill is nerfed as well, with bonus magical damage reduced by 5%. The cooldown has been slightly increased, with lower scaling per level, making it a small nerf to her skill cooldown. Her ultimate's slow effect has been weakened too. It now only slows by 25% for 1.5 seconds. However, they added an extra 12.5% slow per level, meaning it can still reach 50% slow, but only in the late game. So the early game slow effect is reduced, along with a shorter duration. Overall, this is a significant nerf for Lady Zhen. After already being hit with a previous nerf, these reductions in damage and crowd control will make her a much less effective pick in the current meta. Next on the nerf list is Lubin number 7. The developers feel he's been outperforming other marksmen for a while, so it's time to bring him down. His passive has been nerfed, with its damage to heroes reduced. The percentage of damage based on the enemy's max HP is also lowered by 0.5%. While this is a nerf, I don't think it will affect him too much overall. Next on the chopping block is Allain. He's been too strong in the current meta, so the developers are hitting him with the nerf hammer. His basic attack interval has been increased by 0.1 seconds, meaning it will take him slightly longer to land basic attacks. His first skill has been optimized, with the shake effect and upward slash action now feeling smoother. However, his ultimate, Death at Sunset, has been nerfed. The base shield provided to Allain and his teammates is significantly reduced, with lower scaling as well. Now let's talk about the buffed heroes. Liu Bei received a buff to his ultimate attack and shield. His ultimate shield now scales with 18% of the extra health he gains from items, and the attack boost while his ultimate is active has been greatly increased. He has been pretty underrated in the current meta, but with this buff, we might see him appear more often in ranked games. Arli is too strong in the current meta, but not broken enough, so the devs are giving her a buff. Her first skill cooldown has been slightly reduced, but they also lowered the per-level scaling. This means it's an early game buff that won't have much impact in the late game. Oh, and with her new skin coming out, this is definitely not the reason for the buff. Huang Zhong received a buff in this patch with his base movement speed increased by 15. Erin also got some buffs to her base stats with increased movement speed, base health, and base physical attack. Lastly, the forgotten hero Yang Jian received some love in this update. His first skill now has per-level scaling for cooldown reduction, meaning the cooldown will gradually lower with each upgrade. His ultimate cooldown has been reduced by 6 seconds, though the scaling has been adjusted so it remains the same as before in the late game. Additionally, the health recovery from his ultimate's beam hits has been increased, and now scales with an extra 50% of his physical attack from items. Overall, it's a solid buff to his cooldowns and ultimate healing. A new casual game mode called Skill Thrill will be available starting September 6th. In this mode, you have a chance to cast your skills 2 or 3 times, with the number of casts being completely random, so it all comes down to luck. And that's all for the September 5th balance update. So what do you think about these adjustments? Let me know in the comments if your main is affected by this patch. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more content. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're looking for a safe and affordable place to buy tokens, you should try Elite Dias. Simply search for Elite Dias on Google, or click the link in the description. Select Honor of Kings and enter your UID, which you can find in your profile settings. Next, choose the package you want. Their prices are up to 30% cheaper than the normal price, and there's an additional 5% discount for the global launch. You can also purchase the Weekly Card and Weekly Card Plus. Okay, now select your desired payment method to proceed, and your tokens will be delivered to your account instantly. For a safe and fast way to buy tokens, try Elite Dias.